And we're back! Just like the Patriots, baby. Mike, how you feeling?
Oh, God, I'm about to go to the moon.
I'm digging the hat, dude.
I'm trying not to go to the moon. I'm trying to be humble.
We did it.
Damn, I've been eating some shit for a long time, and I got something to say.
Can you imagine the Bills blowing their window that they've had for 7 years?
You know, I'm sick of the Ravens.
Okay.
I'm sick of the Steelers.
All right.
I'm sick of the Bills.
Okay.
I'm sick of the Colts. You know, they can all shit in their pants. That's all they do every year. Hey, we had a few off years.
Stanford band nowhere in sight. Uh-oh. It's picked off. Uh-oh. Chandler Jones takes it in and wins the game for the Raiders.
We had a little rebuilding, a little restructure, whatever, you know. We're back. The boys are back.
Boys are back in town.
What do you got to say?
Bro. Robert Kraft has been an owner for 32 years. 32 years. 11 Super Bowls in 32 years because the first one was in 85.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, since 94. 3 different head coaches, 3 different quarterbacks Robert Kraft has taken to the Super Bowl. That is unheard of as an owner. And I don't know, man. I'm just grateful and glad as hell to be a Pats fan. And,
God bless Robert Kraft.
I can't wait to get into it. But, Mike, there are some other things we need to first discuss.
Let's go.
There are some things afoot in the Grub and Bud world, Mike. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, there's all sorts of stuff going on now.
Well, in the world of grub, now, it's not necessarily, you know, a food that everyone should eat, but somebody of age and, you know, seeking proper treatment can do so. Mike, there's something going on with people having shared experiences after eating psychedelic mushrooms and seeing lots of little people with shared trips. That's insane. How do you feel about that, Mike?
It was like at a restaurant.
No, it's not a restaurant. If it was a restaurant, we'd
WKRO in Cincinnati.
I mean, that's who reported it.
Oh, God,
But
Jesus.
I think it was something that it was somewhere out of the BBC, dude. Can you imagine?
So you're saying that people are having like a shared experience?
Yeah, you know how people like report that with like DMT use and stuff like that?
No.
No, you've never heard that?
No.
I mean,
that's not my bag, baby.
I stick away from abbreviations.
But you know what? Imagine if you saw little people coming at you.
The description was little people, they walk in under the door and climb on your furniture. We little leprechauns.
No, they don't.
Yeah, that's what they reported, dude. We'll put the link. We'll put the link right here for our viewers here. Yeah, dude.
I would love to talk to somebody who saw that because that's wild.
Do you think we should pay the UK a visit, Mike? You and I, and
no,
see if we can get some little people lit.
Little people kind of scare me. You know, I'm not gonna lie. They kind of freak me out a little bit. Even that Peter Dinklage guy.
Look at you.
Why?
I mean, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Like, it's almost like when you see like a spider. Like,
Bang.
You're not really afraid of it, but it just like spooks you real quick when you see that it's down. Like, oh, you know what I mean?
They can't fucking help it, Mike.
I don't know. It's not my problem.
I love how you're coming to the defense of people who can help their weight on airlines, but when it comes to little people.
It almost seems like there's like a bunch of like army ants that are gonna start walking through the door and like overtake me while I'm sleeping.
Well, that's what they were saying those little people were doing when they were eating them, man. They were doing all kind of weird stuff sitting on the sofas and shit.
They're saying that they're crawling up the walls and like it almost seems like some sort of weird like Little Man Disco.
Little man, dude. So we're back on that. Bro, I wonder what the shared experiences would be like. Imagine you're just sitting in your living room eating mushrooms with your homie and the fucking toy soldiers dudes come fucking barging into the living room and take your sandwich. What would you do?
Probably nothing.
And that's not all. You know what else?
Jesus.
I heard some other things are going on in the bud world. Do you know of anything?
Well, you've heard of Dry January. Make a little resolution to stop drinking or, as much as they can.
As much as I only had 15 shots today.
I'm talking about a friend. So there's something along the bud world called High January, where there's been a recent uptick in the amount of cannabis-infused sodas and drinks that have been sold in certain states.
So instead of drinking, they just do edibles for a month?
The snozberries taste like snozberries.
Well, it's a soda. It's an infused soda.
Yeah, but
I'm not sure if you can put a label on it now or start to demonize it. I think it's just a nice infused soda that might make you feel good, might make you feel sick. I don't know.
yeah,
Who am I to say?
I can't get on board with the infused sodas because you're going to drink it now and feel it, in an hour? In an hour and a half?
I mean,
that doesn't sound fun.
I'm not on. I'm not with the FDA.
Not to mention,
I can't really tell you all this stuff about it.
Not to mention, I don't think that. Well, you say you're not with the FDA?
Yeah.
What does that have to do with it?
I mean, I'm not with the Food and Drug Administration. I can't tell you how safe this stuff is.
Not to mention, dude, if you were doing High January and only drinking CBD or infused drinks for a month, your tolerance is going to be through the fucking roof, dude. Fuck that.
I would not.
It's like, yeah, what are you drinking? Oh, I had to have 500 milligrams. Like, what? Like, no way, dude. Not worth it. Sounds like, I get the idea behind, obviously you don't have, it's fine. People can have their own ideas. It's fine.
I think it's just, it almost seemed like some sort of bit, some sort of angle for people who need vices.
Yeah.
And are looking for some sort of alternative.
No, and you know what, man? Like, I don't judge. Like, life is hard. People live differently. I'm not going to knock people who don't drink or people who do drink or people who don't smoke or people who do smoke. Or you can have your own set of rules in your life.
Good for you.
I mean, do it.
Good for you.
No, and I'll say that, like, cool, but, like, don't try to force people around you to adapt to your newfound glory, dude. Like, you know what I mean?
And that guy that pushes it on you secretly goes and drinks like a fucking bottle of vodka at the end of the day by himself before he goes to bed.
But I think everybody has vices, and it's like you can trade one for another, but that's really all you're doing. I think, like, once you have one as a reliable vice, you need to swap it out for something else. So, like, what is it?
Well, I mean, to be fair, I haven't actually partaken in any of these infused drinks.
Yep.
I just, report the news.
I mean, I have definitely not indulged, but I might try something from a prescribed institution that I definitely pay taxes on. I couldn't keep a straight face. I'm a terrible poker player.
Yeah. Hey, Dave, you got a pair of aces?
No. I'm all in. What's that, Austin Powers?
Speaking of being all in,
I also like to live dangerously.
Wasn't Triple H all in when he came
God.
out with the newest cover of
WWE
Yeah.
2K26?
Yeah, what's up with that?
Oh, my Lord. It's just
Hit him with it.
It's just Triple H patting himself on the back. No, look at this. We're going to put it up right here for you. Look at the new cover. Like, bro, the worst part is that, like, toward the end of his career, and come on. All right. listen, all respect to Triple H. All respect. He's, from Connecticut, did it, world champion, whatever. Love him or hate him. All respect. He is where he is for a reason, right? Not disputing it. However, you're going to use a photo from like 2004 when you're like at your peak and not, the last aspects of your career with a shaved head where there were several botched matches that were hideous and ugly. That Brothers of Destruction match was just something of that. That was terrible. That was just it. It was not good. I don't know, man. It just seems like Triple H is patting himself on the back right here. Like, as the chairman and CEO, it seems like a really weird flex to put yourself. Like, granted, to be fair, we never said shit about Vince McMahon doing it. He was on the cover of SmackDown versus Raw. He was on the cover of a couple, you know what I mean? So, I mean, is it the chairman's thing? I don't know, but it's like.
I don't think we had a cast going at that point.
Cast?
Yeah. How could we say anything about it?
I mean, well, but like he was the chairman. Now Triple H is the chairman. So Triple H is like, is he putting everybody on notice? Like, hey, I run the show.
Yes.
And, I'm the new Vince McMahon in town.
Yes.
I have better NDAs than him.
Yes.
That's terrible.
But if the cover had to be someone else, who should it have been?
I mean, you got two guys potentially on their retirement tour this year between John Cena and AJ Styles.
I was going to say, I would have put Cena on it.
Yeah. Like one last.
That's just me.
One last go around, you know what I mean?
Whatever, dude. That guy did so much for your business.
Yeah.
That guy sold so much merchandise.
Yep.
Little kids wearing the little, what are those little wristbands and headbands and everything. Like, he had a run.
He did.
He had a run.
He had a real one.
He's not my favorite.
He's the highest
grossing
grossing
who my
superstar.
favorite is, but
Bret Hart.
he had. Did you say wet fart? Wet the shit man fart, you said? Oh, no. Oh, excuse you. But no,
Bill Goldberg.
Let me tell you something about Bill Goldberg.
He had a run and a half, and that guy I thought deserved a little bit more than maybe what he got at the end. He put someone over that's cool.
Yeah.
I feel like he should have had a little more.
A little better push, a little better.
I think he should have had a better send-off.
Yeah. I'd agree with that. Speaking of send-offs, Mike, there are two people local to us who did not get properly sent off.
Yeah,
There's
you're right.
one we need to talk about briefly, and one we need to talk about, I think, in depth. But the first one being Mr. Manny Ramirez himself was passed over for the 10th time for the MLB Hall of Fame and can no longer be inducted to the MLB Hall of Fame, despite all of his great accomplishments.
And his credentials.
How do you feel about that?
I'm a little torn.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be, a homer. I loved everything Manny did. I loved Manny when he was in Cleveland before he even came to Boston. I was a big fan of his. There's some controversy. At the end of the day, he should be in.
What controversy?
I mean, people.
I don't watch baseball.
Oh, I mean, people accuse him of doing PEDs.
Did they accuse him or was it proven?
I'm not really sure.
Where's speculative?
I mean,
Hang on.
According
to reports,
yes.
I don't want to assume things.
According to DodgersNation.com, towards the end of his career, Ramirez got caught up in trouble with performance-enhancing drugs. He received a 50-game suspension in 2009 after testing positive for human chronic I don't even know how to pronounce that. Then a
gonorrhea?
100-game suspension in
I like
2011
chronic.
after another drug policy violation.
Yeah, I know some of these guys. I don't want to start mentioning other, prominent Red Sox players, but some of them get popped because they have like a weird level of estrogen in their body. It's not necessarily testosterone or I mean, I don't want to say anything, you know, but they're like, oh, why do you have so much estrogen in your body? It's like, no reason.
I was holding it for my wife.
That's not mine.
No reason.
Why do you like it?
Whatever back freckles.
But yeah, that's my point. I'm stuck because he was also like, I mean, if you did watch baseball, he's a hometown hero,
Yeah.
a legend.
Right. Championship to Boston, baby.
Yeah, a little bit of a bonehead off the field, but
Aren't we all?
you know, I mean, you had him and Pedro and all these other guys, and it was just like the golden age of Red Sox.
But isn't that kind of like Lance Armstrong? Like as soon as that all broke, everyone kind of stripped him of everything. And so it didn't matter what he did before that. So I wonder if it's a similar kind of thing.
I mean, they're trying to make it a similar thing. Listen, okay, this is
Well, Barry Bonds isn't in, right?
Mark McGuire, Barry Bonds, like,
Right.
but Peyton Manning is Mr. HGH forehead. Oh, but I'll put it under my wife's prescription and have it mailed to my house. That's fine.
Well, hey, you can't cross sports.
Oh, you can't? When it comes
hey,
and this is my thing, dude, is like, number one, this is all grandstanding, dude. I don't believe in performance-enhancing drugs. I don't. Like, I don't think it should matter. And I'm not saying, like you know, I don't think that professional athletes should be out there all snorted up on something.
like
But-
Ricky Henderson.
But like if like he takes this multivitamin, takes it. I'm kind of for it, dude. Like if you're gonna do this and make like the things that they classify as performance enhancing drugs could be anything. Remember when Julian Edelman got popped and they wouldn't even tell him what it was for? You're just not even gonna tell him what it's for? Oh, we decided this is a drug. Why? Because it wasn't given to you by Big Pharma.
It was probably anabolic steroids.
But like, dude, no, that they said that he was on antibiotics and he had just come off. It was right after he came off that ACL tear in 2017.
Oh, weird.
In 2018, and he answered back just like Tom Brady by becoming the fucking Super Bowl MVP that year. Yeah. So it's like you can't. I don't take it seriously, and like even with like, dude, okay, if somebody's taking steroids, do you realize like people say like, oh, they're taking steroids? Do you realize like how much effort and stuff you still have to put in while on steroids? I've never been on steroids, but I know a lot of people who have, and it's like people think like you just inject yourself and pump up and you're just automatically like, no, dude, you still have to put in a ton of work and all this other stuff, but it gives you an edge. But it's like you're still sacrificing your body. You're still putting yourself out there. You're still doing it. You're still a human being fucking doing it. I don't think performance enhancing drugs are a big deal.
I think a bigger deal is Bill Belichick getting snubbed
That's true.
at the first ballot Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
So you're going to tell me
Bill Polian.
You're going to tell me that one of the most decorated, one of the most
The most
respected,
decorated.
the most decorated coach, winningest coach, Super Bowl coach. When you want something done, you go to Bill Belichick. He might not be the nicest guy in the world.
We're on to Cincinnati.
You know, I mean,
We're on to Cincinnati.
I don't know if I want to sit down and have a sandwich with him.
I'd have a sandwich with Belichick.
I mean, would you though?
Yeah, it's about the same conversation you're going to have with him anyway, words-wise.
I mean, he seems like I would sit down and have a conversation with the sandwich
I feel
versus
like,
Bill Belichick. That's like his personality.
I feel like I'd invite Bill Belichick out for a sandwich, and we'd sit down to lunch, and he'd look down, and he'd go, "Your napkin's not in your lap."
Yeah, why don't you
You're
have
not
a
playing
little
proper
napkin in
defense
your
on your
lap,
trousers.
By
By not putting your napkin in your lap.
Hey, excuse me, Dave. Your flies down, and you don't have a license to sell hot dogs.
Okay, like I feel like that's how it goes. I feel like Buddy's super. I'd love to pick his brain about ball specifically. Well, I mean, I have some very specific questions for Bill Belichick if I ever meet him. But I just can't believe the grandstanding BS of this league. And like people are all outraged right now. Like, how is he not a first ballot Hall of Famer? And it's like, it's because if you look at it, the NFL Hall of Fame is run by who? The Associated Press. Why do we give a rip what any of these fucking journalists think who have likely never played a snap in their life, the majority of them? And like, dude, this is the end all be all. Bro, hold up. Shadur Sanders made the Pro Bowl this year.
What?
What is the Pro Bowl?
What?
Bill Belichick didn't make the Hall of Fame. What is the Hall of Fame? Like, dude, guys, whatever you guys are doing, please keep doing it because you're just further discrediting yourself to having any knowledge about sports whatsoever.
It's a hall, but there's fame.
Dude,
and I don't know which one it is.
It's ridiculous, dude. They're like, oh, well, you know, for Spygate and Deflategate. Like, hold up. So, Spygate. Spygate was all Belichick. I'll say it. Spygate was all Belichick. What did Brady do about Spygate? Like, Brady didn't get jammed up with nothing. They want to, like, take it on, whatever. Deflategate was fucking debunked, like, 17,000 times. Literally by science.
It wasn't actually a thing.
It's not a real thing. It never was a real thing.
It never was.
LeGarrette Blount ran for 3 fucking touchdowns and 5,000 yards over that papier-mâché fucking defense. And, like, but, like, it's more so that they want to reinforce, again, who is it that runs the Hall of Fame? It's the Associated Press. Who did what? Who ran witch hunts against the Patriots for the last 20 years?
The AP.
Yeah, of course. Of course we're not fucking your favorite people to acknowledge in the sports world. But, like...
But we're fucking back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in the Super Bowl again, baby.
You thought we were obnoxious before.
Hey, you can come here to New England and you can say whatever you want. But at the end of the day, baby, we're back.
When you come down to New England and you want to talk your shit, you do it. But you better be doing it looking at the 6 banners hanging from the rafters and another one about to be dropped in September.
We're about to run out of fucking fingers for all these rings, my brother.
We're talking all this shit right now, Adam, so you can save these clips for if we win the Super Bowl. And if not, we're just not going to post them.
The perennial pant shitter.
Oh, the Buffalo Bills. Oh, wait.
Josh Allen. Sorry.
Bro.
Go ahead.
I think we've already said it. We've said it.
Yeah, we did.
Dude, the Belichick snub is crazy, though.
It is.
It's absolutely insane. It's like, it's asinine, and it's literally just telling. It's very telling that, Bill Polian, fucking Tony Dungy, and everybody else who's been involved in the witch hunt since day one. Like, dude, Tony Dungy is responsible for not allowing defenses to play defense anymore. Because if you remember, we slapped them silly in AFC championships games and in the playoffs back-to-back several times. And the only time Peyton went to a Super Bowl after that was what? After they whined to the ref and changed the rules.
Third interception of the day for Ty Law.
It's weird because for a few years, people used to describe their dirty underwear as dungy. And it was like, I get it. Like, they're so pissed at Tony.
Yeah.
Like, my underwear is a little dungy, isn't it? It's a little Roethlisberger in my underwear. I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's go.
Dude, I've never appreciated Tony Dungy as a coach. He always talked the most crap about us in all the time during the season. And then was like always such a like sour winner or sour loser. You know what I mean? And like, so like stuffing it just felt good. It felt good always stuffing it to the fucking Colts. And I'm not sorry, man. The fact that like, oh, he's not a first ballot. Like, yeah, look at who's grading him.
Let's put up a bunch of little logos over there. Who's shitting their pants this year? Not us. Thank you. Super Bowl.
Ding dong.
Sorry.
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior, the Patriots? No.
Regardless of how we do, we're gonna terrorize you next year, and that's the bottom line.
We do have a lot of cap space. It's going to be really interesting.
We have a lot of cap space.
A lot of cap space.
I think we have the most cap space.
I don't think it's the most, but
I think
we're up
we have
there.
the most.
It's a talented team. Right now, I think we already have like $40 million in cap. So next year we're going to have even more. And then, I wonder. We'll find out exactly how much cap space we have. But like, dude, we've got a whole anchored unit, and the Bills have already missed their window, which is so sad. Like, how do you have a talent like Josh Allen and still let him ruin his own place in championship games? Just pull him out in the fourth quarter. You won't lose. Too soon. How much cap space do we got?
It's estimated between 38 and 46 million.
For this season? Or next season?
next year.
I think that's with this season, though. I think it rolls into next season.
I'll roll you into next season.
Promise?
Yeah. Let's go. I'll roll you like a little panda bear.
Mike, did you know that pandas are no longer an endangered species?
No.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Why not?
Thanks, China.
Said nobody ever.
Said the pandas.
Oh, well, what happened?
I don't know. They're not on the endangered list anymore. They put them in a terrarium so they could, sort out their differences and grow populations.
There is something about panda bears because a lot of them are in China, and China like leases them to people.
Have you?
And their zoos.
They lease pandas to people. Have you ever seen? Do they really? They lease them to the zoos? You've never seen the video of the panda sneezing?
I don't know if this is a setup of a joke or
no. Kung Fu Panda.
But no,
and they're no longer endangered. So
and that's fine. I just thought there was a little more to the story.
I don't know why. Well, no, I just don't know why I was thinking about it. But like, the endangered species list is really like all right, we're not really going to prosecute you anymore if they poach them. like poachers everywhere are happy because pandas are no longer endangered.
So you want to go kill some panda bears?
That's not at all what I said. I will say this: I think trophy hunting is disgusting. I think hunting for nourishment and eating everything that you kill and using everything that you kill to eat or to utilize, I think is ideal. I think that's the only way it should be. I've never gone hunting before in my life. I'd like to go, but I've never done that.
Have you ever been trapping?
No. I've been fishing.
Because, I trap a couple mice in my garage over here, but I don't want you to think I should eat them.
Well, no, just feed them to something else.
Yeah, the neighbor's cat.
He's just flinging mice over the fence.
Oh, as if there's not enough bullshit in that backyard already. The fucking town dump.
It looks like that movie. What's that movie? The War, The Neighbors, the Lipnickies. When they have the junkyard and they walk on cars in their yard because there's so many of them. That's what it looks like.
The last time I walked on top of a car, my dad beat my ass so hard and said, "Don't you ever walk across my car like that." Like, sorry.
Awesome. Mike, how many other pants shitters are there?
I mean, perennially, there's
Aaron Rodgers.
Yes.
Josh Allen.
Hey,
CJ Stroud.
Let me ask you this. Is Aaron Rodgers going to be around for much longer?
I don't know.
Is this his last year?
The Steelers just signed Mike McCarthy. Does he want to give it one last run at the sun?
I don't know.
They're Super Bowl champions before. They can be Super Bowl champions again.
I just don't see it happening.
I don't see it at all. I don't know though. Maybe the Steelers are a different organization. The Packers don't even have an owner.
They don't have an owner?
They don't. The Packers do not have an owner. They're like owned by the people. It's like a board.
Oh, okay.
Which is why contract negotiations are always crap.
Mm-hmm.
And why they win once every 20 years. Even though they have like generational talents that they can draft, but they can't put a team around them. Cheeseheads.
Dude, how funny was it when the Bears had the cheese graters? That was funny.
That guy sold tons of hats. Good for him.
Yeah.
Business opportunity seized. Mike, this week, we're leading up to the Patriot Seahawks Super Bowl.
Yes.
Everybody and their mother is replaying the Malcolm Butler interception at the goal line all this week and all next week. It's all we're going to hear about. They're going to use. I'm sure the Seahawks are going to use it as, billboard material and all this other stuff. But there's a couple things we got to talk about revolving around Malcolm Butler, number one. And number two, one of the worst hot takes I ever heard in my life the other day. While I was sitting at the bar, somebody said that Belichick benching Malcolm Butler in the Super Bowl against the Eagles was the right thing to do.
With what knowledge of what happened?
He said he was late to meetings and he mouthed off to a coach. So he benched him for the entire Super Bowl.
No.
The Super Bowl, you fucking lose by 8 points after Brady throws 505 yards, after Malcolm Butler has taken 97% of the snaps all year. You're not going to play him when he was locked down in 2 Super Bowls for you. One being the fucking catch on the goal line, the other one being 28-3. He locked down Julio Jones that whole time. Mike, did you know that the only time Julio Jones got positive yardage in that 28-3 Super Bowl was when he was not covered by Malcolm Butler? He got yards on everybody else that was in float coverage on him, but when he was manned up with Butler, he was locked down.
I hear you. I don't believe that was the reason that he got. He must have done something a lot more serious.
People said he was at a bar and like some other coach's wife was there and took pictures about him being out the night before or whatever and sent it. Or
there's a reason there's no story about it, Dave.
And it's just, but it's like, what does he have on? Because like didn't Malcolm sit down and like, I still think he just danced around about it. I don't think he's ever really answered it. And the thing that royally makes me like really frustrated between Seahawks fans and NFL fans that are also Patriot haters is like, if you just gave the ball to beast mode, it would have been a Super Bowl championship. Hey, I got a question. On what down did they throw the interception? Oh, second down. Weird. What did they do on first down? Oh, they gave it to who?
Beast mode.
Marshawn Lynch. And what happened?
Got
Dante
stuffed.
Hightower pulled him up by the shoelaces and stopped him on the 1 yard line. The clock was running, and Pete Carroll has said thousands of times he wanted to stop the clock and give them as much time as possible to win it and put it away. And lo and behold, Russell Wilson has to be the selfish, pompous expletive that we all now know him to be, and all of his teammates call him.
He's out of a job.
And that was his moment that he wanted to make for himself selfishly, and here we are. And that was just a beautiful read by Malcolm Butler, man. And the story's over. It's like, on and on and on. But we're gonna have to see it all week, and we're gonna have to hear that stupid argument from people constantly, from all these mouth breathers. They should have ran it. They did run it. They ran it, and he didn't get it done. Get over it. Thank you.
Thank you. At the end of the day, I think the boys are back.
Boys are back in town.
We're going to be here. I don't think Sam Darnold has a fucking chance in hell to be a Super Bowl champion.
I think he does.
We're going to work circles around him.
I think everybody's
We're going to wrap his fucking head in with a ratchet. He doesn't know anybody that can work like this.
What are you, Dom Toretto?
Yeah. I was trying to be the jerky boy.
Nothing beats family.
There's always room for family. Don't turn your back on family. Family. I got family.
Yeah. Hey. I'll fucking spin your head around, kid. You know? You want to come? We're in Santa Clara.
I don't. Oh, yeah.
That's where
that's the other thing, though. But
where's Santa Clara, actually?
That's the Niners. That's home field advantage for the Seahawks. They play over there all the time.
Yeah, that's weird.
Right?
All right, yeah.
And then,
whatever.
Well, I'll say this, dude. I think Sam Darnold has as much a chance as anybody who makes a Super Bowl. It's a 50-50 thing. It's a team game. It's all these things. It comes down to a lot of plays, right? Comes down to a lot. What it's going to come down to, I believe, is the fourth quarter. And I know that Vrabel's a really good defensive mind, and he knows how to mess up plays. He knows how to get people off their spot. I'll say this about Sam Darnold: he played an excellent game in the NFC Championship.
Sam Darnold is a chump.
He's not a chump. He has an opportunity like anybody else, and he.
That's what you're talking about.
But if you get him off his spot, I'm saying in that fourth quarter in the NFC Championship game, he didn't fucking do anything. He did nothing. They had 31 points ending the third quarter. And in the fourth quarter, he was a game manager because they had him off his spot. And that Puka Nacua catch and a couple other ones should have been, they could have done it. The Rams could have done it. That's all I'm saying. And I think Vrabel is going to make him sweat. He's going to get after him. And look, you can say whatever you want to, but last year he shit his pants in the playoffs with the Vikings. He had 2 really bad games at the end of the season. He ended that last season horribly. Darnold did not look well at all, but he also got sacked like in double digits those 2 games.
Darnold's in trouble, and down he goes. Byron Young. Darnold is brought down with a sack. Darnold can't let the ball go and takes another sack. Darnold is sacked again. Darnold backs up. Ball's got to come out. He takes another big sack. Another sack.
I get it. At the same time, dude, he's 0-4 against the Patriots all time. Granted, it was with the Jets, but like that's a mental thing. That's a real thing. And when you're in a pressure cooker, like when you're in the pressure of the Super Bowl of everybody watching, like I don't know, the true colors come out. We're gonna see.
It's got to. Let me ask you this: does the Rams losing, does that diminish a little bit of the MVP vote? Does that push that more towards Drake May? What do you think about that?
I mean, absolutely. And I think, Sean McVay can say whatever he wants to at press conferences, but I'm sorry to tell you, Matt Stafford is not the MVP. That's not the case.
I know that if he wants to, he's still playing at a pretty damn good clip. I mean, he's the MVP of the league, and if he's not, I got respect for everybody else, but this guy played at a level that's just different.
Who is an actual MVP?
Drake May. Because dude, strength of schedule, Drake May has a better record. They're like, oh, he has a better defense. He put up better numbers against him. Forget about the defense. On top of that, dude, the amount of yards in scoring that Drake May did with his legs is non-comparable. He's a dual threat quarterback. Matthew Stafford is not. Matthew Stafford is two-dimensional with his game knowledge and his arm and his accuracy, right? Like he's two-dimensional that way. He can win you games that way. Drake May is three-dimensional, and he proved it this season with a team that has 0 Pro Bowlers. You have Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua, and people are just going to overlook that?
I mean, objectively beyond stats, too, if you make it further, I mean...
They always say it's a regular season award, though. They always try, and it's like, and it's the same thing they did the year that Brady won the Super Bowl, or the year out. He beats Rodgers, he beats all these people. He has better numbers, but because Rodgers had less interceptions.
Here's what I want to know: is like, why is it about numbers? Most valuable player,
literally.
Like, it shouldn't actually be like about numbers. Like, it should almost be like.
How many games did you influence?
An edge rusher should be able to win MVP.
Myles Garrett.
A middle linebacker should be able to win MVP. Like, you're the most valuable player on your team. It doesn't mean like what quarterback has the best stats. And I think that's what it's become.
Yeah. Yeah.
At the end of the day,
I think they don't know how to isolate their awards. And I feel like there's defensive player of the year and rookie of the year. It's like there's all these other like sub awards, and it's like, why don't you talk about the people that are actual game changers? People that changed games for their team this season this many times.
DPOY.
Here's a crazy fact. Do you know when the last MVP was given to somebody who wasn't a quarterback?
Oh, that was in well, are we talking about co-MVPs? Yeah, it is. It has to be co-MVP year because it was a co-MVP with
McCaffrey?
No, the first co-MVPs were McNair and Peyton, but then there was one before them that I want to say was Elway and what's his name? Blue uniform.
Not Warren Moon.
Who played with Elway in 97?
Fucking
it's
Terrell Owens.
Right?
Terrell Owens?
Who is it?
I got Adrian Peterson in 2012.
Oh, yeah. So who was the co-MVP with? Was it Elway or who was it? Look, there's only 2 years there was co-NFL MVPs. That's the other thing. If you have an award that was split twice in 2 years, how do you expect me to take that seriously? How do 2 people share the same trophy?
You don't.
So
you cut in half.
So again, the Associated Press is like full of shit, and they just like do whatever they want with these awards, and the public is literally realizing how fucking much of mouth breathers they are.
You were correct. There has only been co-MVPs twice in history. 1997 with Brett Favre and Barry Sanders.
Barry Sanders, that's what I was thinking.
And then 2003 with Peyton Manning and Steve McNair.
Yeah, called that one. But I didn't get the other one. Damn.
Good one, brother.
Thanks.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Using my brain for something with all that fucking football knowledge.
I mean,
rattles around.
At least it's being used for something.
I remember when I used to use my brain for brain.
Yeah, remember, brain recognized brain.
Gross.
Oh, sick.
Ain't no coming back from that.
Yeah, all right.
All right, well, we're going into the Super Bowl.
Yep.
So we don't have any games this weekend. But next week, Mike, we will have a guest. Is that true?
I think so. We're going to have a special guest.
We won't name them now, but we're going to have a special guest next week. And I'm going to get you that final cut of my football footage so we can still watch something football related this week for you to laugh at.
Yeah.
All right?
I love it.
You get to watch me get trucked.
I love it.
It's going to be
Let's
awesome.
go.
Hell yeah. Well, tune in next week, kids.
Yep.
Oh, wait. How's my mustache look? Better this week, guy in the comments. I saw that.
Pretty good.
You're not fooling anyone on Instagram, mister.
Yeah. I'll slap you up. Let's go.
Do you have any more winter tips for anybody?
No, I don't. I'm all out.
Well, that's it from us at Grub Budz, kids. Be sure to tune in and follow with all of our shenanigans in the future. We'll catch you next time. Peace and love.
It's the Grub Budz. Hey, hey. It's the Grub Budz. Hey. You've got the food, the flour, everything in between. Talking trash, blowing smoke. If you know what I mean, it's the Grub Budz.
Grub Budz. Highly recommended.